Da Escócia, lateral do Liverpool, e cá está Steve Clarke, 62 anos, considerado pelos escoceses o melhor seleção. Também aqui tentar surpreender à frente desta equipa caribenha de Curaçao. Robertson, defesa central do Rangers. Aberto à direita, Aaron Heath.
During his time as the Rangers boss. It's a decent one as well. And that's the Hurst. Hickey. Cannon Doak. Good interchange with Shanklin. Cannon Doak. Just got a little bit carried away. Gilmore. Shanklin. Christie opted not to shoot. Robertson will. Probing past to find Cannon Doak. Now looking to get past Fonville. Who is Chong. Took it away from Lacadia, but he's taken it away from Scotland defenders as well. Tati Chong for Curaçao. How about that for a statement of intent? They said they wanted to cause a surprise or two at the World Cup. They have shocked Scotland early in Glasgow. Robertson. Shanklin towards Hurst. Room came and crucially got two hands to the ball. McLean. Hurst. Room with a really good save. Gilmore. Hurst again. Christie. Trying to find Hurst once more. And then he's penalised. Hickey. Hurst on the move, was cut out before it reached him. Christie's there as well. Cannon Doak stepping in, being decisive. Ben Cannon Doak. Another save to add to being held by Hickey. Tati Chong cannot believe he didn't get the decision in his favour there. The challenge though on Hickey was unnecessary. A Chong gets a yellow card for his protests over the previous decision. Jurgen Lacadia gets one as well for that thumping into Aaron Hickey. Yellow card shown. Is it worthy of red? And the Curtis. McLean. Curtis has equalised. Special moment for a special young talent. Finlay Curtis on as a first half substitute to level the game. A teenager with a bright future. Delivering just before the interval when Scotland needed it most. How about this for an introduction? Took it really well, didn't he? In terms of the way he controlled the pass from McLean and his awareness of where the target was. Hickey. Cannon Doak, corner Christie. Curtis. Beyond the reach. Suter. Christie. Why not? Andy Robertson Would have known that one more strike goalwards was all that Scotland would get. That is Christie, Shanklin, Curtis looking for Hurst. Got the equaliser. Robertson has to flex off Chong and they've won this really nicely. Broom. Patterson assesses his options, and Kurosawa in the meantime regroups, and then Patterson finds the ball back at his feet. It's a culture pass to find Patterson. Finley Curtis. Down for Christie. It's supposed to be a game in which they prepared themselves as effectively as possible for the world. And then Shagland puts Scotland in front. The plan from the set piece wasn't perfect, but it worked nicely enough, and Scotland have turned this game around. Much more like it from Steve Clarke's point of view. Not his first sight of goal in this second half, but Lawrence Shanklin made it count second time around. The return pass from McLean to Christie was far from accurate, but Christie deserves huge credit for still managing to find his target, which was Lawrence Shanklin, who'd peeled ahead of the near post. So although the angle was unfavourable, Shanklin. Robertson. Today, how damaging the first half red card may well have proved to be. Dykes, that's a lovely layoff. Chance for 3-1. Beautifully taken by Shanklin for his second. In the groove now, Scotland. Two goals in 5 minutes to transform this contest. And the scoreline now has a more reasonable reflection of how Scotland would have expected it to be at this stage. There's Celtic to winning the title. Dykes back towards Shanklin, who's on a hat-trick. Curtis. Shanklin trying to stab it back towards the youngster. Patterson fouled by Noslin. And from Robertson. Not too far away from... from range, and Kelly forced into immediate action. Fletcher. Christie. In towards Dykes. Here's Ralston. Space for Curtis. That's going to be a penalty. Finley Curtis fouled. And despite the protests, the immediate on-field decision from Guga Kikiashvili was definitively to point towards the spot. Christie steps up to make it 4-1. Flourish added to the scoreline as Scotland get the World Cup send-off they would have wanted. McLean. Here's Christie. Oh, super pass. Curacao, the 5th nation they face from that confederation. Oh, it's going to get the shot that was called for, and Rome has reacted brilliantly. Absolutely demanding at Hampden Park that McLean took aim. They're getting on covering Christie, finding Nosley. Oof, little Bisa. Headed away by Hanley. And then Kelly is forced into another.